皆さん、日本語コースへようこそ. Hello and welcome to another class with Biz Japanese for Beginners course. This is your teacher Rosie and I'm so excited about our lesson today. But before starting our lesson, I would like us to review what we have learned in our previous class, alright? So I will repeat every word twice, as always. Let's go. 家族、家族、両親、両親、母、母、父、父、祖父、祖父、祖母、祖母、私、私、兄、兄、姉、姉、弟、弟、妹、妹、おじ、おじ、おば、おば、夫、夫、妻、妻、子供、子供、息子、息子、娘、娘、おい、おい、めい、めい、孫、孫、いとこ、いとこ、ご家族、ご家族、お母さん、お母さん、お父さん、お父さん、お姉さん、お姉さん、兄さん、兄さん、妹さん、妹さん、弟さん、弟さん、おじいさん、おじいさん、おばあさん、おばあさん、おじさん、おじさん、おばさん、おばさん、ご主人、ご主人、奥さん、奥さん、お子さん、お子さん、息子さん、息子さん、お嬢さん、お嬢さん、お孫さん、お孫さん、兄弟、兄弟、一人子、一人子。Great job on this review. And let's start a new lesson. So today we will learn about body or 体, 体, 体 in Japanese. Are you ready? Let's go. Head, 頭, 頭, 頭. Face, 顔, 顔, 顔. Mouth, 口, 口, 口. Lips, 唇, 唇, 唇. Throat, 喉, 喉, 喉. Hana, 鼻 nose. Ears, 耳, 耳, 耳. Eye or eyes, 目, 目, 目. Tongue, 舌, 舌, 舌. Tooth or teeth, 歯, 歯, 歯. Hair, 髪, 髪, 髪. Eyebrow or eyebrows, 眉, 眉, 眉. Nail or nails, 爪, 爪, 爪. Hand, 手, 手, 手. Wrist, 手首, 手首, 手首. Elbow, 肘, 肘, 肘. arm, öde, 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 armpit, 脇の下、脇の下、脇の下、belly, お腹、お腹、お腹、leg, 足、足、足、ankle, 足首、足首、足首、knee, 膝、膝、膝、neck, 首、首、首、shoulder or shoulders, 肩、肩、肩、breast or chest, 胸、胸、胸、back, 背中、背中、背中、skin, 肌、肌、肌、thigh, 太もも、太もも、太もも、muscle, 筋肉、筋肉、筋肉、bone, 骨、骨、骨、buttocks, お尻、お尻、お尻、heart, 心臓、心臓、心臓、lungs, 肺、肺、肺、liver, 肝臓、肝臓、肝臓、stomach, 胃、胃、胃、kidneys, 腎臓、腎臓、腎臓、brain, 脳、脳、脳。And now it's time for grammar. So today we will learn a very important part of Japanese grammar, and it's te form. So first of all, we should know what do we use te form for. So it is used for many types of different expressions. For example, when we are making requests, or we are asking for permission, or we are giving permission, or when we have two different actions in the same sentence, or when we state that something is forbidden. In all of these cases, we need to use the te form of the verb. So we need to conjugate the verb into te form. So let's take a look first of all at an example of making a request. So in English, when we want to say please look, we just need to add please to verb look, and then we have our request. But in Japanese, it doesn't work that way. So let's say we have our verb miru, miru, to look, to watch. If we want to make a request, we need to turn it into te form, so it will become mite, mite, and then we need to add kudasai, kudasai, please. So please look would be mite kudasai. But we cannot do it with miru. We cannot say miru kudasai. It wouldn't make any sense. So we always need to put the verb into te form if we are making requests. So let's take a look at the rule verbs. So we have taberu, taberu, to eat, neru, neru, to sleep, and okiru, okiru, to get up, to wake up. If we want to make te form, what do we need to do is to take away ru from the base form of these verbs. So if we have taberu, take away ru. If we have neru, take away ru. Okiru, take away ru for ru verbs. And to what's left, so to tabe, to ne, to oki, we need just to add te, and we will have our te form. Let's take a look. So from taberu, we take away ru. What we have left is tabe. Tabe, our verb stem. To tabe, we need to add te, and then we have tabete. Tabete. This is our te form of the verb to eat. Tabete. From taberu, it turns into tabete. Very good. Another example, neru, to sleep. So from neru, we take away ru, and we have ne left. And to the stem ne, we need to add te, and then we have nete. Nete. This is our te form. And our last one, okiru, to wake up, to get up. After we take away ru, we have oki left. And to oki, we add te, so we have okite. Okite. Perfect. Now for u verbs, it's a bit different. So let's take a look at u verbs that end in u, tsu, ru. So kau, kau, to buy. Matsu, matsu, to wait. And kaeru, kaeru, to return. So it ends in ru, but it's u verb. Okay? So let's take a look at how we would conjugate them. So what we would do, we would take away their ending. So we would take away their u, their tsu, their ru, okay? So we would have only the stem left. So we have ka left after we take u. And to ka, we need to add small tsu with te. So then it will sound like this. Katte, katte. Because small tsu will make the consonant te sound like double, okay? Katte, katte. And this tsu, when you're writing, is very important, because if you wouldn't write it, it would be a mistake. Same goes for matsu. When we take away tsu, we have ma left, and we need to add te, te, with small tsu. And same goes with kaeru. Kaete, kaete, kaete. Very good. For u verbs that end in mu, bu, and nu, like nomu, nomu, to drink, tobu, tobu, to fly, shinu, shinu, to die, we need to take away mu, so we have no left, right? No. And then we need to add nde, nde. So our te form of the verb to drink, nomu, would be nonde, nonde. Now for tobu, tobu, to fly, we take away bu, so we have to left. And to to, we need to add nde, nde, so we have tonde, tonde. So tonde is te form of the verb to fly, tobu. And the last one, to die, shinu, shinu, we take out nu, we have shi left, shi, and then we add nde, and shinde would be te form of verb shinu. Very good. Now for u verbs that end in ku, ku, so like kiku, kiku, to listen, or kaku, kaku, to write. So from kiku, to listen, we need to take away ku, so we have only ki left, ki. And to ki, we need to add i, te, ite. So our te form to listen would be kite, kite. So we have ki here and one more e here, so it's prolonged. Kite, kite. Very good. For kaku, to write, we take away ku, we have ka left. And to ka, we add ite, so our te form would be kaite, kaite. Nice. Now there are also u verbs that end in gu, gu, like oyogu, oyogu, to swim. So for oyogu, we would take away gu and we would have oyo left. And to oyo, we would add ide, ide, oyoide, oyoide. So oyoide would be our te form of oyogu, oyogu, to swim. And there is u verb with an exception. So the exception is iku, iku, to go. So this verb is u verb that ends in ku. However, it doesn't have a typical te form ending. So usually when we have ku, we add ite, ite. But here, we need to add small tsu with te. And then we will have ite, ite. So this is our exception that we need to remember because we will use this verb to go very often. So iku will become ite. Now there are u verbs that end in su, like osu, osu to push, or hanasu, hanasu to speak. So if from osu we take away su, we only have o left. And to o we need to add shite, shite. So oshite, oshite. So su will change into shite and this will be our te form. For hanasu to speak, we have hana left after we take away su, and to hana we add shite, shite. So we have hanashite, hanashite to speak. And lastly, our two irregular verbs, suru, to do, and kuru, to come. So you just need to memorize this one because there are no rules. So suru, for te form, it will change into shite, shite. And kuru, to come, will change into kite, kite. So suru shite, kuru kite. Very good. Now let's practice. So you can see a verb on your screen and I want you to turn it into te form. I will give you 5 seconds for each verb. Are you ready? Okay. So please turn this verb miru into te form. It will be mitte, mitte, because it's ru verb. Okay, our next verb is taberu, taberu. Tabete, tabete, again because it's ru verb. Utau, utau. Utatte, utatte. Very good. Because it ends in u, it's u verb that ends in u. So we add small tsu and te. Matsu, matsu. Matte, matte. Very good, because it's also u verb that ends in tsu, so we need to add te, te. Our next verb is asobu, asobu. So what would be the te form for asobu? Asonde, asonde, because bu changes into unde. Very good. Our next verb is hanasu, hanasu, to speak, to talk. Hanashite, hanashite. So su changes into shite. Oyogu, oyogu. Oyoide, oyoide. Gu changes into ide. Iku, iku. Our exception, do you remember? Itte, itte. So although it's u verb that ends in ku, we write it like this with small tsu and te. Itte, itte. Very good. Ryori suru, ryori suru, to cook, to make food. So suru is our irregular verb. How would we change it? Ryori shite, ryori shite. Kuru, to come, another irregular verb. 切って、切って。Very good. Now let's review our vocabulary for today's class. 体、体、頭、頭、顔、顔、口、口、唇、唇、喉、喉、鼻、鼻、耳、耳、目、目、舌、舌、歯、歯、髪、髪、眉、眉、爪、爪、手、手、手首、手首、肘、肘、腕、腕、脇の下、脇の下、お腹、お腹、足、足、足首、足首、膝、膝、首、首、肩、肩、胸、胸、背中、背中、肌、肌、太もも、太もも、筋肉、筋肉、骨、骨、お尻、お尻、心臓、心臓、肺、肺、肝臓、肝臓、胃、胃、腎臓、腎臓、脳、脳。お疲れ様です。You have worked so hard and you have learned not only a lot of new vocabulary but also a very important part of Japanese grammar. So, おめでとうございます and I will see you in our next lesson. またね。